This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Welcome to News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Today is Thursday, July 1st. After weeks of training, the citizen members of the Nye County Sheriff's Office new rapid response team are ready to spring into action when needed. They were recognized and sworn in during a ceremony Thursday evening.
The Rapid Response Team was established to aid the Nye County Sheriff's Office during extraordinary situations or large-scale emergencies, situations that might otherwise overwhelm the Sheriff's Office resources. More than 24 local residents signed up and went through the weeks-long training program. Thursday evening, the Rapid Response Team members were sworn in during a graduation ceremony inside the Board of County Commissioners' chambers.
I think it's wonderful. I think people stepping up for their community, volunteering their time and their effort toward a common cause, and that common cause being the people where they live and the people that live in Nye County is absolutely wonderful. This was modeled after the CERT team. The CERT team is an emergency management-based program, and so we took that model and we changed things so that it would be a law enforcement-based model.
The citizen members of the all-volunteer Rapid Response Team will continue to receive additional ongoing training to ensure they're ready to assist if and when they're called upon.
Well, the rush is on to buy up fireworks for the big 4th of July weekend, and for many, that means a trip to Pahrump. Area 51 Fireworks is one of the options for shoppers.
It's going well. We're looking forward to a nice and very vivacious 4th of July weekend. So as you can see, our customers are coming in. We have our employees and our greeters on standby, ready to greet and educate anybody who walks through our doors. We invite all of our Pahrump residents to come into the store. We have product on the shelf. We have sales going on, buy one, get two free. People are out shopping and wanting to celebrate the holiday coming up. A lot of our greeters here and our stalkers are very well versed and educated in what an individual is looking for. So if you're looking for, something that you want to see sparkle, or you see, go into 30, 40 shots, all of our employees are well educated in that. And again, knowing that our community needs to be educated in the safety and the deployment of those fireworks is very important to us as well.
When you buy fireworks in Pahrump, you're also required to purchase a permit for the Community Fireworks Launch Site located off Game Bird Road. In fact, that's the only place you can legally launch your own aerial fireworks in Nye County.
And that is something that a lot of communities don't have, a lot of even big cities don't have, is that launch site. Take your fireworks out there, show what they can do, give your little party picnic crew a nice show, and show the safety of what we do for our own community.
Despite supply chain issues caused by a backlog of ships coming from overseas, Area 51 Fireworks has been able to keep shelves well stocked.
We can't control what is sitting out on the ports waiting to be docked and coming into the ports. A lot of our supply is coming from China, which means we had the added delay of backup of containers. You're looking at right now anywhere between 50 to 200 containers that are backed up waiting to be docked. So aside from our product being on those shipping containers, you're looking at our goods, our everyday product goods that we're now feeling the effects of that shortage of that import. So it's a ripple effect that we are now feeling as we get past that COVID time. We are open till 11 for wholesale, 1 o'clock for retail, and we open at 9 a.m.
Well, for more information, you can visit Area 51 Fireworks online at area51fireworks.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. If you're looking for some family-friendly fun this holiday weekend, how about a parade and some free food too? Pahrump Holiday Task Force is organizing its first annual 4th of July family celebration, and everyone is invited.
The Pahrump Holiday Task Force has taken over a new event. We have taken over the 4th of July this year from the VFW, and we're doing our first annual 4th of July event in the Calvada Eye, starting off with the 4th of July parade, but only this year we're doing it on July 3rd, on Saturday. And we start off with the parade at 10 a.m., and once the parade is over, we're going into a celebration in the Calvada Eye with the barbecue and games and just a relaxing day for the community till 3 o'clock. Everything is provided by the Pahrump Holiday Task Force, and it's all free to the community, just like our other dinners, our Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. And so just come by, join us, and it's hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, and we're having a watermelon contest. We will have the jail from the Pahrump gunfighters, and for a donation, you can put somebody in, and then for a donation, you can bail them out.
Fantastic.
Or you can leave them in.
There you go. All right. Well, if you'd like to be part of that parade, there's still time to register. Email Linda at PahrumphHolidayTaskForce@gmail.com. You can even give her a call, 775-419-7857. The cost for the parade entry fee, $25. News 25 will return right after this.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Robinhood is paying a hefty price for allegedly failing to supervise trades. Ford is cutting back production and lumber prices are falling fast.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, popular trading app Robinhood is making history by paying the biggest penalty ever set by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Robinhood will pay a fine of nearly $70 million after being accused of failing to supervise trades. The company put out a blog post detailing how it plans to take responsibility for customer needs. Ford is downshifting North American vehicle production this month. Ford will idle or reduce manufacturing at 8 plants. In our IPO watch, Chinese taxi app company Didi opened for trading yesterday along with cybersecurity firm SentinelOne. Krispy Kreme is expected today. And lumber prices are falling fast as Americans started taking vacations and spending less time renovating their homes.
To find out where you can see us every day, visit businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, a man reported for an alleged theft is arrested and now faces several other counts.
Deputy Stone was dispatched to Walmart in Pahrump for a report of a theft. When he arrived, he spoke with the store's loss prevention officer, who stated that they watched a male on camera shove items down his pants. The suspect was identified as Dustin Pryor. Pryor passed all points of sale and was located outside the store. According to the declaration of arrest, Pryor willfully and unlawfully entered Walmart to commit a larceny by stealing a Fitbit watch charger, to which he later admitted to stealing and was later found in his belongings. During a search of Pryor's person, deputies found a clear vial with a brown substance. It was located in his pocket. That substance was identified as heroin. Pryor was also found to be in possession of drug paraphernalia, multiple needles, a glass pipe with white residue, a spoon, a burnt black substance on it, and a red Tudor. A white crystalline substance was also located in a soft cylinder container, and it was identified as methamphetamine. Deputies found a separate preloaded hypodermic needle was located in his belongings with a dark brown residue inside of the syringe. Dustin Pryor was arrested for possession of hypodermic device, use and possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of a Schedule 1 and 2 controlled substance, and burglary of a business.
Thanks to Missy Kohler for that report. Well, a Pahrump distillery offers a unique taste experience. Desert King Distillery specializes in flavored rum. And News 25 got a behind-the-scenes look at how it's all done.
Tom and Debbie Dahlman have been making rum for several years, and last year, in the midst of the COVID pandemic, they managed to open a new business in Pahrump. Debbie says it all started with Tom's passion for growing sugarcane and his love of rum.
My husband loves rum, so we live up in an area in town where we grow sugarcane, so he decided he'd start making rum. Tom has a green thumb, and he used to live in Hawaii, and I think that's where he got his love for sugarcane. And then when we moved out here, he just tried growing it, and it flourished out here. And he kept on, planting more and more, and then pretty soon we had all this sugarcane, and I'm like, okay, now what? And that's when he decided that he was going to start making rum. So yeah, he took some classes, learned some things from the distillery in Las Vegas, and here we are.
So what makes Desert Cane Distillery rum different?
I think it's that we grow the sugarcane here in Pahrump. There's a lot of distilleries that they have their sugar or molasses, flown in or shipped in, but we have it right here in here in town.
And just how do they make their specialty rums? Debbie explains the process from field to bottle.
If you come into the distillery to do a tasting, you can come by and see, this is a photograph of the sugarcane on our land. You can see he's planting some more for this coming season. So after we get the sugarcane harvested, we bring it down here and we put it through the squeezer, and this is sugarcane juice. And this is the fermenting. You can see how the yeast is moving the sugarcane around. It's fermenting. This takes anywhere from 8 to 12 days, depending on a lot of different factors, the yeast, the weather, everything else. After that is fermented, then he'll take a hose, which he'll place on the bottom of the fermenter here, and he'll take it to the still room, which would be on this way over here. This is a still. He'll fill this up, and it's a 50-gallon still, but we only get about 6 gallons of product out of it. It comes out about 140 proof, and then we knock it down. We do our mulling of our flavors, all natural mulling, and then what we do is knock the bottles down after filtering. We knock them down to about 84 proof a bottle. So we have 5 different flavors. This is our oak amber setting, and what he does is he'll have the oak amber, he has oak chips that he soaks in bourbon for about 2 to 3 months, and then he'll take the chips and put them in the rum. And that is one of our flavors, which is oak amber. We also have a lime and coconut, where we just slice the limes and the coconut and put it up there to mull. Same with the spiced rum. We take all the ingredients and we let it mull for a few days. And then we bottle it here at 84 proof a bottle, and that's it.
Thank you, Brad Francis, for that report. Well, Desert Cane Distillery is located in the Wheeler Springs Plaza, right on Highway 160 here in Pahrump. You can find them online at desertcanedistillery.com. We'll return right after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, longtime Pahrump musician Derek Jordan and his family are preparing for his final performance here in the Pahrump Valley. Jordan is packing up and moving to Oklahoma. We caught up with him last night after a performance at Vince Neil's Touchwater Wildside Tavern, where he talked about his time here and his plans for the future.
Going to Oklahoma.
Yeah? Why?
We got family out there, and girlfriend's family lives out there. I got friends out there, and music scenes, got Tulsa out there, and different place, different opportunities.
Yeah.
Blues, that's what's kick-started me into in playing what I play today, I guess. Blues music and some of the older psychedelic rock, country music. Yeah. I'm going to be out playing everywhere I can. Yeah. I want music to be my life, my living. Yeah. There's nothing else I love more than that.
Yeah.
I've played so many gigs out here with so many great musicians. I'm just thankful for the learning experiences of playing with everybody I've known throughout the years.
Not only is Derek and his girlfriend moving to Oklahoma, so are his parents, David and Rose.
I really hate to leave all the cool people I've met in this town like you, and all the people I've lived here 18 years. I've met some of the best people of my life. But my daughter and granddaughter moved away, so it's time for me to go. I got to go be with them. For Derek, it'll be really good. It's because there's a huge music scene in Tulsa. And we're only an hour away from Tulsa. Just within 1 hour where our house is, there's 37 places with live music.
And the people we spoke with say Derek's musical talents will be missed.
Oh my God, I'm going to miss him so much. They're like family to me. I've known him for 10 years.
He has an amazing talent, both vocally and musically, with the instruments. And I think he's an incredible asset to this town, and it'll be really sad to lose him.
He's very good. It's phenomenal for his age. I mean, I played with a lot of mostly older great gentlemen, and he just fits right in with all the older guys. Just like you'd think he's old like us.
Derek and we play together, so I'm gonna miss him very much. He's amazing. His whole family's amazing. I don't know another guitarist like him. He can do a variety, and it's unbelievable. He has such a magic touch with that guitar.
A lot of goodbyes. We wish him well. We have interviewed Derek since he was a child and playing for many years, so he will be missed. Derek's final performance will be tomorrow night, July 2nd at Sullivan's Pub from 8 until midnight. Well, millions of Americans suffer from chronic back pain. In today's Medical Minute from Spring Mountain Medical, Dr. David Lewis takes a closer look at the possible causes of mid-back pain.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lewis. Welcome to this edition of the Medical Minute. Today's topic is mid-back pain. There can be many causes of mid-back pain, but we will review a few for you here today. Initially, we need to determine if your mid-back pain is from organ pain inside your body or whether it's from a musculoskeletal origin. When pain is internal, an ultrasound can be ordered to see where it's coming from. If you have some difficulty taking a full breath, it can be with or without pain. This can be from a rib out of place. This can happen from improper sleeping positions or a sports injury. When you have pain that seems to refer underneath your right shoulder blade, this can be important because it can be an indicator of a problem with your gallbladder. Whatever your problem may be, call and make an appointment to see what we can do for you. My name is Dr. David Lewis, and this has been a Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Hi, it's John Kohler staring out the KPVM weather window. Look at this on a 4th of July weekend, triple digits as far as the eye can see. We'll tell you all about the weather when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Welcome to July and the July 4th weekend sneaking up. Honest, shall we preview the weather we can expect this weekend? Why not? Sounds like a good idea, Johnny. In fact, that's your job. Let's just get right to it. 96 degrees up in Fernley, Fallon, Carson City, Tonopah, Goldfield. You represent just a little bit of a cool spot in the low 90s. And get down to Beatty, it's triple digits. With Sincerity at 100 degrees, Amargosa 105, Las Vegas 107 today. Death Valley all the way up to 117. Seems like kind of moderate temperature for Death Valley. You're not trying very hard out there. Here in the Paradise of Pahrump, well, let's take a look. 102 degrees, everybody's sweaty. Great day to make friends with a glass of iced tea. It was as much as 103 a little bit earlier. South-southwesterly winds to 10 miles per hour prevailing and will continue throughout the week. Sun rose this morning at 5:30 a.m. this morning. It's going to set this evening about 8:05. It's going to be pretty, not quite as pretty as last night when we had some clouds, but clear skies do going to be kind of a theme this week. Southeasterly winds to 8 miles per hour as we head down to 77-degree temperatures tonight. And into tomorrow, what do we got? Clear skies, 10-mile-per-hour winds, 11-mile-per-hour winds prevailing throughout the week. We might see some monsoonal activity coming about Saturday. And if I could describe this week in terms of Thai food, this would be about a number 4 with a bullet, because you see those temperatures are increasing from 102 up to about 107 by the end of the week, and that's muy caliente. What do I say? I'm crossing my Mexican with my Thai food references. Oh, well, it's all food to me. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
And speaking of Kohlers, we do want to say goodbye to one of our own here, Missy Kohler. She was our co-anchor for the last few months, and we want to wish her well on her new adventures. She is driving off in a sports car, apparently, but we wish her well. She's moved on to bigger and better things, and she's been a joy to work with. We also want to let everybody know that on Saturday, of course, we talked a little bit about that earlier, the parade at 10 a.m. in the Calvada Eye. Of course, we're having that family fun day right there at the Calvada Eye as well. And on Sunday is the fireworks that are happening here for the town of Pahrump in Petrick Park. It starts at 9 p.m. 103.1 FM Ace Country Radio is proud to once again play the accompanying music, and of course our own Rhonda Van Winkle singing the national anthem for that wonderful fireworks display. You can see it down there at Petrick Park. You can tune into the radio station, and the park is open. They're going to have a family event there as well earlier in the day, and you can find out more. We're going to bring it all to you tomorrow night, and we hope to see everybody there. Of course, that's going to be a wonderful, fun-filled holiday weekend. The launch site is open down there on Fox and Gamebird Road as well all weekend long to launch your fireworks. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I'm Deanne O'Donnell. Good night.